Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a fast and easy way how to make birria, well how I make it. And let's get to it. So for the chile, I'm going to be using 3 chile pasilla ancho. I'm going to be using about 6 or 7 chile California, and then like I want to say maybe like 4 guajillo. So I'm going to go ahead and I have a bowl here and I'm gonna cut the top off. I'm gonna cut this off and then I'm gonna cut it through right here through the middle, and I'm going to devein them and let all the seeds just fall down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for every chili, and after this, I'm gonna boil it. My recipe might be different than from your mom's or your grandma's or your recipe, but that's okay because you know what? We all have our different taste buds and everyone makes everything different, you know? So, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna just keep deveining these. And then after I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and wash them off, rinse them, and put them to boil. Fun fact, my birthday is on Valentine's Day and I don't like it. It kind of sucks when your birthday lands on a holiday because you don't have the special day just to yourself. If I want to go to a restaurant, they're always packed and I hate it. I'm always like, can we celebrate my birthday like a week before or a week after? Because it's not fun. Like, I deserve my special day for myself, you know? But whatever, it is what it is. If any of you share your birthday on a special holiday, please comment down below what holiday you share with and if you like it or not, or if one of your siblings. So now that I already took off the top and deveined them, I'm just gonna separate them. So I have now the seeds and this, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out. Now that I emptied out the trash, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab my chiles and put them in here. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and just wash them off. Okay, now that I washed them off, I'm gonna fill it up with just enough water to let it boil. So I have put about a cup of just like I mentioned, just enough water to boil the chiles. Now, while my chiles are boiling, I'm going to go ahead and clean out my meat. So I ended up getting chicken breast, and I have almost 4 pounds of chicken legs and thighs. I'm gonna go ahead and open this and clean them up and take out all the fat off because I don't like it with fat. So what I'm doing right now is I'm cutting off the fat of the chicken. I'm taking that off, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the rest of the chicken. I already took off the fat off my chicken my chicken breast. No wait, my chicken thighs. And an easy method to take the fat off of this, I usually just grab a paper towel and pull the skin back. I pull the skin back and it comes off like this, and then I just pull it off. And to me it's way easier than having to cut it off. So I just grab the skin, I pull it off, and it just comes off like that. Very easy. And I actually learned that trick from my grandma, my mom's mom. One day I was all like using a knife trying to cut it, and she was like, no mija, mira. And then like she grabbed the paper and then she showed me to just pull it back, and then it was just way easier. And ever since then, like, it stuck to me. That's how to do it. Well, that's the easier way to do it, pues. And this is a fast and easy way because it's chicken, and I mean, like, chicken is like se cose más rápido, you know? It boils faster. So if I were to be doing pork, I would have to do maybe like 4 hours of boiling. But since it's chicken, it's less time. So for this, I'd probably be doing it like 2 hours of boiling. I'd be doing the beef one. That way we can make like some quesadillas or some tacos, because I love the beef one too. Okay, so now that I have cleaned all my chicken, I'm going to go to the sink, wash my chicken really good, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in this pot. Aquí mismo, I'm gonna pour my chicken in to wash it in here, and then I'm going to blend my chile and all my spices that I need. Also, a lot of people don't wash their chicken because they say that you can bring more bacteria in, something like that. I'm not sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I still like to wash my chicken. Well, all my meat. And I'm gonna check on my chili, and I think by now they should already be cooked. So with the thing, with the cuchara, with the spoon, I'm gonna go ahead and mix the chilies and make sure they're boiled. Meanwhile, I wait for the chilies to cool down. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my mess that I have here with the chicken. So now that I'm done with all of that, I'm gonna go ahead and pour my chilies in here. I'm gonna be showing you guys the spices that I use for my little fast birria. So I hope you guys got your paper and pen ready. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the list now. You're going to need 2 teaspoons of whole cloves. It's like around maybe like 24 cloves. I have a whole little bunch, but I have it in the plate already. You're gonna need around 2 teaspoons of whole black pepper. So the little pepper balls, the little black pepper balls. Like I said, I'll be showing you guys the plate after I'm done saying the list. You're gonna need around 1/4 of a stick of cinnamon, the cinnamon stick. You're gonna need around 2 teaspoons of dried ginger, like mushed up. You're gonna need around 4 teaspoons of sesame seeds, but they have to be toasted. So at the store they sell them, but you still have to come home and toast them. You're gonna need around 1.5 teaspoons of chocolate. And I use like the chocolate Ibarra, but it's already mushed up. Like it's already powdered. You're also gonna need 2 to 3 garlic cloves, depending on the size. You're also gonna need 3 teaspoons of oregano, dried just oregano. And you're gonna be needing 1 teaspoon of cumin. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the stuff. And hope you just mess up. So here it is. So now that you guys seen and I hope wrote down all the ingredients needed, I'm gonna go ahead and just pour it in here. And if I went too fast, I'm so sorry. I will also be leaving the ingredients in the description box. So once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and put the chilies in the blender as well. So once you have your chilies and all your spices in here, you're gonna fill up your water maybe till about just enough to cover the chile and the spices. I'm gonna go ahead and connect the blender in. And I would never blend something that is hot because the pressure of it, when you open it, would probably explode. I still like to go over and cover with it like this, just in case anything happens. It's not like splattered off. I feel like it's still a little bit too thick, so I'm gonna go back and add a little bit more water. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys approximately how much. So I'm gonna probably do 1 teaspoon of salt, 1.5. Probably do 1.5 teaspoon of salt. And then after I'll just taste it, and if it needs more, then I'll add more. But it's better to add less than for your food to be salty. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it over my chicken. So I'm just gonna pour it over the chicken. I know. So it's gonna look like this, and I like it to be juicy. Okay, so now that I pour the chile in, I'm gonna pour in some water. So I poured in about 3 quarts of water in there, and I'm also gonna pour the water that I used to boil the chilies in there. This water, I'm also gonna pour it in there to give it more like of a darker color. I'm gonna leave it on high so it could start boiling, and once I see that it starts boiling, I'm gonna let it simmer down for like 2 hours just on low heat. So I forgot to add that you're gonna need a little bit of vinegar to pour in. So I'm using approximately this much. It's just like a little chorrito. So now that it's boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and put the heat down all the way to the low, and I'm gonna leave it uncovered because I underestimated it and I ended up adding too much water. So it's been about an hour that it's been boiling on. I've actually put it on high because I had added too much water. So it's already been like about an hour and it's gotten down this much, as you can tell. I'm just gonna let it boil until I finish making the rice and cut up the cilantro and onion to garnish it with. See you guys in a little bit. So now that it is done, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the leaves that I have put in there. And this is how you can tell that it's ready. It like literally comes off the bone. Like it's just super soft. The meat is so soft. And I already made my rice. I'll be making a recipe on how I make my rice as well, so stay tuned for that. So I feel like I got almost all of the leaves pretty much out already. So now the next step is optional, but I like to do it. I like to just kind of take it off the bone. That way, I feel like the meat is more juicier. Take the bone out. And just mush it. Get the bone out. Shake it off. Literally shake the meat off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue taking out all the bones. I'm gonna put the camera down so I can go ahead and use both of my hands, and I'll see you guys when it's ready to eat. So now that it's ready, I'm gonna go ahead and serve myself and taste test it. And I like mine with a lot of juice. So now that it's done and I've garnished it with a side of rice, cilantro, lemon, and onion, I'm gonna go ahead and taste test it and see how it came out. Mom. It came out really good, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video on how I make a quick, easy little chicken birria recipe. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe to my channel, like it, and if you guys make this, go ahead and please tag me in one of my social medias. I'm going to be leaving them down in the description box. I'm not sure what happened last time with the previous video that it didn't pop up, but I'm going to go ahead and fix that this time around. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for my next vlog. It's going to be my birthday vlog, so I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, enjoyed this video, and like it, share it with your family and friends. And until next time, bye-bye.